Hello and welcome back to the Super Swiss. So we're going to start today by talking about succession, because there was a comment which I have tested some things from which seemed to work. Thank you very much for this comment. So the comment was suggesting that the problem with our succession isn't with our crown authority, it's actually with our top tier title. And I was thinking, what do you mean it's with our top tier title? What's gone wrong with it? And then I was going, okay, so when we were the Holy Roman Emperor, our kingdom title was changed to elective, right? Because we wanted to test out something. But we never changed it back, and that might be our issue. So, if we head into our succession just to prove things work, you'll see that we are losing 9 titles on succession right now. Then, if we head into Switzerland, you'll see that we have feudal elective. What we're going to do is we're just going to remove that. So by removing feudal elective, our daughter still inherits because she will inherit via partition, but she also inherits everything else. And I have a theory. About this, and I was thinking about it, and it makes some kind of twisted logic, but the logic holds up to scrutiny. If you're thinking about how the game hands out titles, right, what you could guess is actually what it's doing for partition is it's saying, okay, when your character dies, your heir is guaranteed via partition to inherit a county level title, right? Because every other title is an election, so your heir isn't guaranteed to inherit any of them. So to make sure that your heir inherits the right title, what it's going to do is it's going to say, okay, well, your heir is going to get, the first 3 county titles, and then it's going to divide out the rest. So it has to do that first because you might not win the election, right? Then, I think what it does is it goes to the election level and it says, okay, you won the election for the Kingdom of Switzerland, so you get that. You won the election for the Duchy of Transjordania, you get that. Duchy of Crusader, right? I think that's the way it's working that way. What it's doing the other way around is if you have your kingdom title or your top tier title on partition, it says, okay, you are a kingdom level title. You get the kingdom, right? You've got guaranteed land. Then it handles the elections, and it just gives out the land based upon those elections. So that way you can inherit all the land. I don't think this is correct. I think the second way is wrong, as in terms of how it should work. I think it should always work in the first way, so it should always hand out your land via partition, because I don't think that this makes any sense whatsoever, right? Quite clearly, this is not the intended game version of partition. It just doesn't make any sense. Surely the land should still be split out. Even if you inherit the duchy, why would you inherit the lower titles? That's not the way the game works. So it's a little weird. By not the way the game works. I mean, if you had one of these titles belonging to a vassal, which we do, right? Prince Bishop of St. Gallen, if we inherit the duchy, we don't inherit his title. So why would we necessarily inherit the other titles which aren't, directly given to us? Surely those should be handed out to our brothers and sisters. Then they are made our vassals afterwards. But hey, whatever. This is the way they've decided the game works, and I'm not going to complain because it works very well for our purposes. We are incredibly rich, and our heir will also be incredibly rich. We're still going to go up to absolute crown authority because we can, but, there's no real reason for us to do it apart from we want to do it. So, great stuff there. We also have equal gender law, and I believe we're working on integrating martial only, which will be here in 7 years. I said martial only because I read it in front. I read the word martial only, but what I'm meaning is we'll be up to equal martial, which will then mean that we'll have women commanders, and that will be great, and knights, which means that we'll have a much larger pool to choose from than everyone near us. And as we know, knights are incredibly strong, so it's generally just going to make our army even stronger. We have 14,000 troops. How many does our liege have? Our liege has 35,000. That's quite a lot. How many does our liege have? I was trying to see from levies given to them. It's 31,000. How many of our liege's levies are us? That's what I'm getting at. I think a lot of our liege's strength is us. So if our liege was to have a revolt against us, I think we might like, you know, have a chance of winning, especially if we could get like one other person in it. Actually, what's interesting is because of our royal court, right? If we check this, yeah, well, it was on the right tooltip. There we go. If we check this, fellow vassals love us, right? So by that logic, if we were to start a faction, maybe fellow vassals would join in? I don't know, like a disillusion faction? To destroy the entirety of the Holy Roman Empire? I'm kind of tempted to just have a look, you know? Not necessarily do anything with the faction, but just have a look. This guy, okay, this actually gives us a good military power thing. This guy has 9,000 troops. He's got 28% of the liege's strength. Okay, well that presents another path. So we have about 50% more than him. So we're going to be like 42% of our liege's strength. Okay, so we're not as strong as we think we are, but we are pretty strong. I want to do this. We want to seek to destroy the realm of their liege. All faction members become independent. Liege loses primary title. Oh, we have 80%. Okay, so why is this guy so much weaker? Oh, is this because it includes his allies? No. Wait, yeah, why is he so much weaker than we are? Because he has 9,000 troops and we have 14,000 troops. Right? Maybe our strength on this menu is different. That doesn't add up, right? Does it? We don't have double his troops. Yeah. And anyway, whatever. We have 80,000. Sorry, we have 80%. And then we're hoping that someone else joins. Anyone want to join? Nobody can be forced to join, but quite a lot of people like us, so maybe they'll just join. Let's see what happens. You know, just throw it out there. Scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. Well, we do not know who. Somebody is plotting to kill my son, or no. Oh, no. Oh, also, yeah, there is smallpox in our lands. I forgot about that. Just waiting to see if anyone joins. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're at 47%. That's a much better number. Unforeseen tragedy. The spouse of Agath, Magnus, died from smallpox. Ah, well, that's not ideal. Well, that means that our heir needs a new husband. Matrilineal. I was going to say, like, the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire. Now, that would be an heir in an alliance, but the problem is we don't really want them to have children, so that's not going to work. Matrilineal. We're looking for... Who is the best alliance here? The Duchy of Flanders. No. Dragomir. No. We don't want your negative trait. Yeah, we don't want slow. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we're getting anyone better here. Okay. So instead of that, we're going to look for inheritable traits. More specifically, let's look for... Not robust. Herculean. Holy Monarch? Don't know if I've ever seen that trait. Okay. Oh, no, I have. Okay, so this is the one given to, like, the person who owns Jerusalem. Okay. Herculean. They have to be within 10 years of us. Okay, they have to be an adult. Well, that at least limits it slightly. Then we're looking for, like, a high stat. You're the best that we've got. You have, like, no stewardship at all. Okay, so that's not going to work. What else have we got? Could just look for genius. Let's just see if we've got a genius. Most of the geniuses are related to us. That's the problem here. Mendo. Mendo could be okay. Mendo's fine. You're also okay. Simovit. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with him. I want the high learning because she already has high learning, so I think stacking that on top of each other will be good. So let's go with that. Maybe she could, maybe we can make her goal. Depends when we take her over. Maybe we can make her goal to change religion, given that our previous characters have been to change culture. That could be an idea. Maybe we could try and make equal religion as well. Right. Oh, yes, we were also building. You've given us some extra stewardship. Nice. Okay. Wait for these to finish, and then we'll do some more building, probably. What are we missing? We're missing a steward. Oh, okay. That's going to be my brother-in-law and knight. Cool. Anything in here? We can designate a guardian for Volta. You are doing an intrigue education. Okay. My player... Actually, your mother can educate you. Yeah, your mother can educate you. Or my mother, I guess. So your grandmother. That's fine. Anyone joined our faction? Nobody is interested in joining our faction whatsoever. Okay. Well, what we might want to do is find somebody who could join our faction and maybe get a hook against them. Yeah, maybe that's an idea. Do we still have those people trying to kill us? No. Well, that's fine then. Let's maybe find somebody to get a hook against. I wanted to go in here. I wanted to go back to this one. So, you are the second strongest. So, Duke Sebastiano of Lombardy. You cannot be forced to join. Because I do not have a strong hook available. Okay. Well, we can get him to join eventually. Yeah, let's see. He might join naturally. Maybe we'll look for like the second person. So maybe Austria. Austria could be good. I mean, they were related to me. They are still related to me. Yeah, let's go find a hook on Austria and see if we can get them into this war. That, I think, could be pretty cool. So, find secrets over in Vienna. Sure. Right, let's go. Hold court. Yeah, maybe it will give us a chance to get somebody into... Says you might be able to influence situations in foreign realms. I think one of them is trying to get people into your factions. My vassal, Mayor Robin, comes forward, apprehensively escorted by his wife, Sajida, who seems in bad temper. She spouts up, "My lord, Mayor Hema is trying to seduce my husband." Okay, well, I'm gonna say, is there no proof, and tell them to go away. My vassal, Mayor Hema, approaches the throne with a young man in tow. My prince and liege, my acquaintance, Augustin de Guyenne, seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. Well, you see, the thing is that I'm, like, paranoid, so no. We're gonna send him away. The next petitioner is Prince Bishop Vila of St. Gallen, who has come to my court with 2 guards dragging a man between them. Prince Bishop Vila tells me about an abortive attempt by the prisoner to steal from one of the tithe barns in the Prince Bishopric of St. Gallen. Normally this matter would have been resolved locally, my liege, but the thief insisted on his right to appeal to you directly. I know it was wrong, my lord, but we were starving, and Prince Bishop Vila takes too much from us. Thievery is wrong, but so is extortion. So we get control growth, popular opinion, and theocratic ruler of same faith dislikes us. As the church not supposed to feed the poor, or we can gain a ton of stress. Gains a building slot? Oh yeah, forgot we could have this one. Undermine church authority, but we get a whole building slot? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I mean, it resets pastures again. But, look at that, it's got another building slot on it. It's starting to get insane. We were actually running out of buildings to build on that one. Okay. Smallpox, a new day. We had one who fell ill and one who died. Okay. Continue building. Might as well. I mean, how are we going to get stronger than them if we don't build? So, like, just continue building. This one is maxed. This one is maxed. Cool. What's that? Educate child. That's fine. Yep, that was just the one that we set off earlier. Fascination. Windmills! Oh, that's fantastic. That unlocks a ton of buildings. It has been mentioned as well, by the way, that we do have one that we haven't taken over here. This one title, which is technically Swiss and ours. We should go and take it at some point, but, you know, I don't necessarily want to go to war. We could go to war with Swavia. I mean, we would crush them. We would absolutely destroy them in every single way, but, you know, I don't really need the title right now. We've got the max that we can hold, really, so I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. But it is Swiss, so in theory, yes, we should hold it. Actually, is that all the Swiss holdings? Yes. So that's the last Swiss holding we could potentially get. So we'll think about it. We haven't really gone to war with anything outside of, like, default Switzerland. We just got this via revoking some titles. I mean, yes, we did go to a war, but it wasn't like, you know, we declared war. It was just they attacked us because they said no. So, anyway. What was I doing? Can't remember. Can't have been important. Oh, yes, I was setting my fascination. That was what I was doing. So now we have windmills. We can do the next thing. Go heraldry to change partition, but we don't need to because our current plan doesn't use partition. Don't need to press our claims in a single war. Short range duration lowering is nice though. Allowing us to have extra development would be nice. What's our current development here? 28. So actually we're nowhere near that limit that it's telling us about, so that's not something we need to worry about. Knight effectiveness is really good. Like really good. Trebuchets are good. High medieval buildings would also be nice. Let's take Castle Baileys for more buildings. I think buildings are good. And now, what this means is that when we build, we can actually build in every single holding as we can upgrade the whole lot. It's crazy. Every single one of our holdings can now be upgraded, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. To say the least, it's gonna give us some good stuff. Let's upgrade that. We're going to run out of money very quickly, but that's fine. We don't care about running out of money because, well, the buffs that we're going to get are insane. So we let all these finish. There we go. Luitgard came of age. So this is skilled tactician. Okay. Fantastic marshal. She'll probably be a good commander when that's an option for her. Let's matrilineally marry her to somebody High Marshal. We're already searching on Genius. Why don't you marry this Greek person? Sure, bring him to our court. Right. We'll do another building sweep. So let's build as much as we can, which isn't actually that much right now, but we do make 70 a month, so we'll get our money back very, very soon on this. Hey, maybe the Pope wants to give us a little bit of money? No? Okay. Artifacts have low durability. 19 years... 19 years. So we could repair them, but it's not anything we need to worry about. Clear that out. Is my marshal who's plotting against my son? Was he not plotting against us first? It's really not on. While performing your duties as my spy master, Agatha discovered a secret held by Count Thankulf of Linz, who was behind the failed murder attempt against Beatrice. Okay, well he's not the person we need a hook on, but you know, cool. Cool. How's our faction looking? Nobody else has joined it. Well, that's fair. That's fair. This one, thicker than water. Personal scheme success chance, better against family members. No. Befriend, no. Confidence, no. Befriend scheme power. We don't need any of that. Don't need any of this prestige gaining stuff. Don't need any of that. We could potentially go defensive negotiations and get an alliance. Yeah, you know what? Let's... it's going to make fellow vassals like me, but whatever. They already love me. And then we'll... You know what? We're going to switch over here. And maybe get truth is relative and allows us to fabricate a hook. Yeah, I think that's our plan. Maybe with some dread on top of that there. Right, so now I can start fabricating a hook against you. Why can I not fabricate? Can you only fabricate against people in your... I don't have the trait yet. That's why I can't fabricate against them. I literally only got here. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's fabricate against them. We can't do that. I'm not going to steal an artifact off of them. Just seeing if we had anything that we can do here. No, okay. But now I can offer an alliance without actually needing to be married. So I could see if this guy wants it. His faith differs from me. What about you, France? Oh, it seems like you have a few problems. England? Thomas Strongarm? Do you want an alliance? He would. That's 20,000 troops. 20,000 English troops who could help us against the Holy Roman Empire. I'll take our strong alliance up there. That seems good. We can negotiate alliances with Bohemia. Sure. Karlman of Bohemia will get an alliance. And King Heli of Bohemia. Let's get an alliance. That's nice. So that now means that we have alliances with Bohemia. Whether they join our faction, who knows? They probably won't, but that's fine. Right. A bunch of things finishing. We're still making 72 per month. Call to war. So it's you and Burgundy versus Plazen and Thradik. I accept. You're losing? You're losing. How are you losing? Okay, let's go win their war for them so that they keep their land. I'm actually shocked that somehow two kingdoms are losing a war. This makes no sense whatsoever to me, but whatever. We're still making 28 gold a month, which would be great for any nation while we're not even, like, while we have all of our troops raised. Let's defeat their army. They're not moving, which is good. They wouldn't win either way. We're marching in. Wait, no, is this our war? No, it's our liege's war. He's still losing? Even after that battle? Okay. That battle wasn't really worth that much war score. Jihad for Castile. Oh! The vile Emir al-Umara Jihad has called a jihad against the innocent people of Castile. Well, that's not good. That seems very bad. Okay. Well, move our way over. Let's see if we can join this fight. We did. Cool. Head here. Let's de-siege. Child of my dynasty. Emond. Right, we'll siege this down. Another thing to remember is we do actually have a lot of military power we're not using. We haven't done our men-at-arms yet. Once we get those, we have a lot more military power. You've created a new cadet branch, the Etichoen Worms. Okay. That's fine. You can ask our head of faith for gold. Thank you very much. Appreciate the gold. We've been appointed the Royal Architect again. We were before, now we are again. Okay, head down this way. Why are they winning? Because they've sieged Doodleby and Praha. Okay, that's fine. We're sieging their capital. That'll work. Daughter learned a language. Go defend them. And defeat them. That's fine. Defeating their troops. 32% war score. We're first in line to inherit the Holy Roman Empire. I knew we would be once we got fellow vassal opinion up. We got Mayor Ulrich's secret. She was attempting to murder Count Vikard. Okay. How's our faction looking? We're weaker compared to our liege because we lost troops. Okay, well that's not great, I suppose. Keep chasing them. The white boar, the powerful white boar I'm hunting, comes to me in a dream, judging me with its deep eyes and flaunting its pristine coat of fur. We stand in the plains, everything around us silent, and no matter how much I move, I get no closer to my prey. I claw myself awake. Or as I claw myself awake, I feel my resolve hardening. We get 1 prowess. Nice. Keep chasing. We're going to catch their army. Head this way. We're going to try and keep them away from the land. Rise of the Mongols! Word has reached me that a new leader has risen up among the barbarian tribes of the distant steppes. This Kagan Temujin has declared himself the ruler of the universe, Genghis Khan, and has sworn to conquer the entire world. He's not the first to make that threat, but the story goes that the Kagan rides at the head of a horde of invincible horsemen that cannot be killed. 32,000 troops. That's not as many as I thought he might have, but I think he gets more and more and more and more. What land does he hold right now? A single chiefdom over here. Well, that's going to expand. That's going to expand a lot. Luckily for us, usually this isn't the case from a lot of the games I played, at least on the previous patches. Luckily for us, the Byzantine Empire is actually strong. Usually the Byzantine Empire is falling apart and you see the Mongol Empire get over here and you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, as you're like, the Byzantines aren't going to stop them as a wall. Right now, the Byzantines are a pretty good wall. Now, the Abbasids, not a great wall. This part, neither of these, well, none of these groups are a good wall, basically. This is all just waiting to be conquered. Anyone else a good wall? No. No. Basically, if they go south, they will conquer all of this, absolutely no issue. And then they could probably conquer all of that, no issue as well. But hey, we'll see. Maybe they'll do nothing. That also happens quite often. But I suspect they'll do well this time. Right, we're sieging some land. I don't really want to siege it. I just wanted to stall here for a second to see if I can catch their army. Where are you going? You're heading back this way? Chase them. Royal Court went up in grandeur again. We caught their army. They're attacking us. This seems terrible for them. We've defeated them again. Can we just like leave here? Let's do that. Then head along this way. Do we have taken war score? We do. Okay. So we'll just head along this way. We inherited French making gold. Okay. That's fine. We can ransom you for 30 gold. We will do. I also need to repair all of these. Let's just repair them. So it stops telling me about them. And then I can see what else we need to do. I should also make our bishop like us. Even though he's terrible, let's sway him. There we go. And also send him a gift as well. He's now endorsing us. It doesn't really matter that he's endorsed. Well, I suppose it is 9 gold a month. That's pretty good. We only paid him like 60. And we get 4,000 troops out of it. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'll take it back. That's pretty good. Right, keep chasing. Intrigue perk. I would like to fabricate hooks. I can now fabricate a hook against Austria, I imagine. Yes, there we go. 84% chance. What's this? Inspired work. My liege! Matilda approaches me, tightly clutching a manuscript. I wrote a work of fiction after reading literature that's popular in your court. Please accept the honor of being the first person to read my words. I accept the manuscript and glance at some of the lines. The setting is familiar, as is the protagonist's name. Wait, could this be Matilda's attempt at writing a continuation or rewrite of another person's work? I clear my throat and look up from the manuscript, meeting Matilda's expectant eyes. She wrote me some fanfic. We can't praise her because I would gain too much stress. I can't criticize her because she'll be sad. I have to say that she has potential, but she could improve in a few areas. 59% chance of good stuff. I don't think she was happy with that. Chase him. Despite our best efforts, our agents haven't discovered anything. But you can keep trying to discover things. That's fine. Just keep chasing. Commander promoted. You're promoted Ebon. Cool. He shall serve me. Yes, I want to look in here. I can't invite anyone to my scheme. Okay, that's fine. I would really like to help out in this battle if I could. Nice, okay. Defeat this army. Call a hunt. Do we need to lower our stress? A little bit, yeah. Let's call a hunt. That'll reduce our stress down. Keep chasing. Rude vassal. Look at that heartless fool Agath. Mayor Hema hisses from atop her hunting steed. My daughter and heir seems to be having a hard time bearing the insults. We'll say this is no way for a mayor to act. Yes. Because it's the one that doesn't stress us out and it makes our daughter like us. Which is good, I think. Personally. Right, head this way. Keep chasing. Stop chasing because the battle's already done. Head in here. 4 months left on the siege. We'll besiege it down. What's this one? We can take octogenarians. We don't need to live that long. What could we take? Court grandeur bonus. Better guests. That's kind of cool. Marriage acceptance. Dread gain plus natural dread. That's kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah, that one's kind of nice. Hunt and feast cost down 30%. They do cost quite a lot now. Let's take it. Plus the popular opinion means that nobody's ever going to like do anything against us. Children like guardians. Walter, you need a guardian for intrigue. That's going to be my knight. Sure. Enrique, you need a guardian for stewardship. What's going to be Arias. Sure, let's do that. Excommunication. This Duchess of Swavia has been excommunicated. That's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. You haven't found any secrets his wife might possess, but we could make up a secret. We don't need secrets on his wife. We need secrets on him. Cool. We got that and ended the war. Wonderful. Disband. Our troops will now reinforce. That's great. Prisoners can be ransomed. Get 25 gold for you. We'll then get however many gold we're going to get for the next one. None of them are worth gold now. I'm guessing that's because he's out of money. Well, you can be recruited. There's no reason why you can't be recruited as well. You can also be recruited. Then you know what? You can go for a hook. That's fine. Wonderful. Right, that's fine. We've got the hook. Clear out these things from up top. Inspired person can be sponsored, don't care. Right. I think we're looking good. We have 3,000 gold. This guy doesn't like me as much as he could yet. Let's get our buildings done. I think buildings are our first priority no matter what we do. So we'll just start upgrading all of these. These will start getting us more troops as well, because these ones have levies attached on there. And once we have all of our buildings upgraded, then we're looking at our men-at-arms after that. But I think building upgrading is going to be our more efficient way of doing things first. I might be wrong. But it seems like this might be more efficient. Right, grab that. And grab that. Because I don't think having men-at-arms like is good for us when we're not like actively at war. Also, I can upgrade that. And I forgot to upgrade that one. There we go. Now we're upgrading everything. There we go. Oh, they all build so quickly. It's lovely. The face of Jesus. Yet another day of leading my confederation brings little surprises. Save for my Archbishop Alarich bursting into my throne room, eagerly waving a bag of desserts in my face. My prince, so it's a miracle. I was inspecting the cook's meal for you this evening when it occurred to me just how much these particular items resemble the face of none other than Jesus. Upon inspection, I must admit the resemblance is uncanny, but surely this must be hearsay. She becomes my friend, and I get the delicious face of Jesus artifact. Like, how long is this dessert gonna last for? We bonded over a dessert with an uncanny resemblance to a religious figure. Okay. How good is the Jesus delicious face? Not good. Okay. Well, cool. Thanks for that one. I'll treasure it always. Right, let's do our next set of buildings. So upgrade. We almost have 20,000 troops now. We previously only had like 14,000. I think we got 5,000. Sorry, we got 4,000 from our bishop, and we must have got like the rest of this must be our troops. That's absolutely crazy. I said troops. I meant to say buildings. That was obviously the word I meant to say because I was talking about troops. Anyway, right. Wait, I can upgrade the castle, can't I? No. Okay, you're just fully upgraded. Oh, well that's fine then. All of these are building. Nice. Strong hook on this person, don't need it. That's fine. All of these need upgraded, so we'll upgrade. Upgrade. I love it, it's just like, here's another thing, here's another thing, here's another thing, here's another thing. It just doesn't know how to deal with all the things. I'm out of money. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. These things are finishing. We're making 91 per month now. Murdergenic scheme has been discovered. I mean, like, he is trying to murder everyone else. It kind of makes sense that eventually somebody would try to murder him. We'll keep this as like 90 stress available to remove at any moment. Grab that one. Then grab that one. And now I'm out of money again, probably. Yeah, but this one's actually fully upgraded as well. As being out of money. That's fine. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, you got me 300 gold? Fantastic. Thank you for the poem. It really lowered my stress. Right, well, with the extra money, let's do some more building. This one's finished. This one needs upgraded. This one needs upgraded. Upgraded. Yet another one. Yet another one. And now I'm out of money. But we do make 90 per month, so that's good. Here, find secrets progress speed. Let's grab that. It is what we need after all. Duchess, no. I don't need any things on the Duchess. I need things on the actual person. Not his wife. There we go. This one will upgrade. And that's already fully upgraded. We know that one. Right. Should my daughter go to an event with her peers? Of course, yes. Henrique can go there. So you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You need a little bit more building. Sure. This one? I think you're done. Let's try to see if we have any others. You need a little bit more. It's fine. We can ask our head of faith for gold. Of course I'm going to do that. I'm rich. Okay. We can continue building. Build there. Build there. Cool. Let's go. So that's now finished. Grab another upgrade. Clear that out. Would it not be wonderful if Duke Gutselin owed me, not out of fear, but out of gratitude, if I were to, for example, save him from vicious bandits while he was out travelling, indeed vicious bandits like the men currently waiting outside the castle gate? I would charge in with my guards at the last moment, driving them off and leaving Gutselin in a life debt to me. So simple, yet so convincing. It's only a weak hook. No, I need a better hook. I need a strong hook. A weak hook was going to do nothing. He won't join for a weak hook. He'll only join for a strong hook. There we go. Right, that one's finished. It's now done. It's fully upgraded. These three, fully upgraded. Can upgrade that one. Can upgrade that one. You're good to go. Geneva's fully upgraded, so it's just these three left. Fabricate hook, family contact. Duke Gutselin's granddaughter Eugenia has been unusually forthcoming, even knowing that I might not have entirely pure intentions for Gutselin. She is more than willing to answer my questions. We get a familiar weakness, or we could say, how does one get close to him? We get many contacts, so more scheme power or more scheme success chance. Let's get that scheme success chance up. Because that will give us maxed out success chance, basically. Upgrade guardhouses. I don't need secrets on Eberhard. So this is the one that this is the one I think I actually have my person in, right? Are you in, I'm trying to figure out what county you're in. Are you in this one? I don't think he was. No, okay. Yeah, so that's the one that we need to be increasing build speed in, because it's the one that, you know, currently has the most buildings left. The rest of these are fine. So we'll grab those two. Are we going to break 100 per month? Caspar shall serve me. Yeah, now that he's got 16 marshal. Is he better than the current marshal? Yes. Well, oh, this guy can be my marshal. He's got 29 marshal. There we go. We have 20,000 troops. How are we looking comparative to our liege? We have 62%. We're getting there. We're getting there. These two things are finished. Nice. So now it's just this one. We have one more building after this. We are not breaking 100 per month, but that's okay. At least not right away. No, I don't need a hook on that person. Right, carrying on. Livestock pens are going. Endless hearings. Now a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention in the court. Today it seems like it is Baroness Wolfhilda's and Mayor Gelduin's turn to waste my time with petty disputes. The more I listen to the reasons, the more I'm convinced the entire hearing is beneath my concern. And tell them both to just sod off. Let's do that. Right, nothing in here I need. Hold court. We will do that in a second. To start building the next thing. Right, and let's hold court. The next practitioner is clearly somewhat of a stranger at this court, as I do not recognize her, and the eyes of Marshal Oldurk have been on them since they first entered. My lord, I've come to declare that the people of Neuchâtel are refusing to pay taxes you have levied upon us. In times past, our land and people were granted rights and privileges, which your recent exactions ignore. We request that you address our concerns fairly, or else imprison them and then crush the rabble. So we got 100% chance at just crushing the rabble. Okay. Trick the ringleaders into an ambush. I'm willing to hear you out. Sounds to me like you may be misinterpreting some charters. We actually gain 300 gold from that with our tax assessor and get more vassal taxes. Okay. Or give them what they want. Why would I care? Yeah, let's get 300 gold for free. Serious business. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Oh! Backs off with a wink. Your lordness, I'm coming here from Osta with a matter of great import. The mason's wife's sister, I don't care. Like, how did he... No, which one is like, go fix it. Yeah. Go fix it. My vassal mayor Herman takes a turn, bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of entertaining the royal ear and organizing amusements, a position I am far better suited to than Aranka. I will not let you down. She's my jester? You would like to be my jester. Okay, you have the job. Oh, court musician? Oh, no. No, you can't be my musician. You could be my jester, but no. I chose that other one probably deliberately rather than out of just a random pick and mix. Right. We'll host a feast. Lowered our stress down by 90. We're very observant of details. We got hostile scheme resistance. Plate after plate of food is brought into the Great Hall. An unmistakable spell reaches me and I smile. That my coy brother Prince Anna was sensitive to coriander is something I sadly forgot to tell the cook. So I can say enjoy, or his face when I save him from the food is definitely to my liking. Yes, we'll gain a hook on him. That's fine. The faithful prepare for war. A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Urbanus issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic prince, I'm expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Al-Sark, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and guaranteed place in heaven. Yeah, I'll be there. I guess they're gone. Where are we going? I see. We are going to this land, which has another title usually, but I can't remember what it is. Is that the Kingdom of Valencia, maybe? Is that the title usually? I don't know. Sometimes when you're on one of these titles that's named for the people holding it, it tells you what the other title is, but this one it does not. Alright, well, we're providing a pretty large amount of our liege's strength. Launches in 15 months. My beneficiary is going to be... Who's Ludwig? Ludwig is Elodie's son. Yeah, you know what? Elodie's son, I vote for you. You will be my beneficiary. Does this land still exist over here? We do still have Jerusalem over here, which must mean that this is still Habsburg land over there. I mean, they are currently being attacked for some land. Chiefdom of Maab, but you know, we still have some Habsburg land all the way over there. It's not ours directly, but there you go. Ulrich, I don't need a hook on Ulrich, I need a hook on the leader. Contrived conflict. While sitting on my throne, mulling this and that, a furor erupts. My personal champion Hartmann roars, "I know exactly what you meant, you knave. How dare you disrespect our prince?" Right in the face of a bewildered Mayor Reinhardt. My daughter Henrik quickly wades in to separate them, but the atmosphere has already been irreparably tarnished. Such stirring is beneath this court. I will not be cowed by your games, Mayor Reinhardt retorts serenely. I heard you with my own ears. Hartmann lowers back. I demand satisfaction for this slight against my lord. The mayor watches a servant struggle with a vase and replies, "Very well, I shall gladly put this vile brute in his place." All look to me for my say on the matter as Henrik keeps the two apart. Calm yourself, there will be no duel. That's probably what I want to do here. I'm just going to say calm yourself, there will be no duel. Yeah, that's fine. Anyone want to join my faction? No, nobody is interested whatsoever in joining my faction. You would like me to join your feast? I'm going to say sorry, see you next time. Kidnapper. Well, that's not going to get us what we want. I would love twice schemed actually at some point though, because then we can potentially scheme against 2 people for hooks at the same time. Let's go for... Yeah, let's go for this. A job done right. Hostile scheme success chance. We get swift execution that makes our murder schemes more likely. We're not murdering anyone, but you know, it'd be nice if it were more likely. And then we'll get pastoral lands. Cool. Liege goes to war with Poland. Oh no, what's the war for? The Duchy of West Franconia? Oh, they did lose the Duchy of West Franconia. Okay. How many troops does our liege have? 34,000. Yeah, it's still a close one, huh? Still too close. Espionage, lovers. We learned of Count Vicard's lover secret. Not interested. I need a better secret. Sorry. Right, have we now built everything everywhere? Yes, we have now built everything everywhere. We are fully built. Which one has the lowest development out of all of our holdings? We have an 18. What's the development here? 20. Okay. So 18s are our lowest, I think. Yeah, our 18s are our lowest. So let's go stick one of our... Let's go stick this guy in here to just raise some development. Cool. That seems fine. And now I guess we're going to buy some men-at-arms. Yeah, let's upgrade our pikemen. We already have them. Let's upgrade them to full. That's our first thing. What's next? What's our next men-at-arms that we're going to get? I don't know. We know that at some point we're going to replace these with better ones when trebuchets come out. So what are pikemen weak to? Pikemen counters heavy cav. Okay. But are weak to what? Nothing? If I check these guys. Okay, so armored footmen are better against them. So what's good against armored footmen? Light horsemen? Archers. Heavy archers. Light footmen are better against heavy infantry. So some light footmen would be good, potentially, because they would counter the heavy footmen. Well, I suppose we could also just go for like a really well-equipped one. If we just went for some armored horsemen. Like, they are incredibly expensive, but they're probably pretty good. Crossbowmen as well. They counter heavy infantry. That sounds like a good way to handle things. Let's get some crossbowmen. And get like a full lot of them as well. So that gives us the counter to horses and a counter to the counter for a counter to horses. If that makes sense. And a counter to heavy cav. So that's a heavy cav and light cav. That's a heavy cav and heavy infantry. What's the counter to light footmen? Just archers? Yeah, so just some bowmen. So we could grab them as well. Let's just grab some... Well, they're really cheap. I don't know. They're probably good, though. We could grab some footmen of our... If we grab some armored footmen and then some armored horsemen, that would make sense. So we have the counter to spearmen in there. What's the counter to archers? Horses? Yeah. That makes sense. Let's grab some of these. So we'll grab all of them. So we now have a set of armored footmen. And then we'll get some armored horsemen as well. There we go. So we're spending a lot of money on this. So they are now almost maxed out. We'll wait just a second. There we go. So they're maxed out. So now all we're missing is like one last group. But that's pretty good. Maybe another set of sieges. Maybe we'll just buy another lot of those. And see how that goes. But yeah. More strength. More a child of our dynasty. So this is Pierre. He is a genius. Nice. Bishop Engelschok. Don't care. He's not the person I need to get a hook on. Henrique has come of age. She has become a fortune builder. That's a good one. These are the only two geniuses. Let's take away adult. To see if we had anybody else. We don't. Oh, and matrilineal. You're going to matrilineally marry this dude, Mendo. Yeah, you're going to matrilineally marry Mendo. Get more geniuses in here. I know we have a lot of geniuses, but on the other side, geniuses aren't bad. My agents have made contact with Lampert, a servant in my kinsman Duke Gotzelin's castle. With the right incentive, he is willing to start some whispers about Duke Gotzelin not nearly as venerable as he seems. It will ruin his reputation, or a sympathetic ear close to him is enough. Let's do that. Little experimentation. A long evening of state business with Agath has slowly degenerated into both of us being deep in our cups, swapping saucy stories. I've just finished retelling a tale of the most unlikely relationship involving a horse, when I see an untoward gleam in my companion's eyes. Thoughts of blackmail race unbidden to my mind. Perhaps Agath is actually a little keener on this subject than she knows. Okay, so we can pretend to get a secret of Deviant on her, or we can say no, and she doesn't get the Deviant secret, and we don't have to deal with that as the next character. Okay, you've invited me to a feast. I will revel in not going to that. Wonderful. Lampert. I don't need a secret on Lampert. I'm sorry. He's just not interesting. Right. What was I going to do? Yes, I was just going to look in here. So if we got Armored Horsemen, we got that. Yeah, we're going to buy another lot of these, I think, and we'll replace these with trebuchets as well. When we can. That's going to make our sieges even quicker. I think that gives us a solid 6 men-at-arms. You're no longer my personal champion. Why? Are you dead? No. You went to your son's court. Your son is in the Order of Calatrava, and you're very proud and you wanted to see him off. Cool. Our liege won his war. Well, that's actually good because it makes the borders look a lot nicer. Oh, no. This one bit right here. The barony of Eisenberg. No, it's not good. Right. Crusade for Alsarg. There's the Volt. The crusade has started. We shall raise all of our troops down here, including our new men-at-arms. And then we will head to the war next time. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.